Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Ring A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So South Carolina's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hot over the middle. It's Davis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but yet nothing. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Now, they feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and this is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job of getting him the football, really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away, but this tight end showed the nation how good he is. Cannot wait to see if he can do that again today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Wide open downfield. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Longhorns. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The tight end has got it. They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. And quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Longhorns will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt. The first time this afternoon. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They'll go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bought some time, now lets it go. Caught for the completion. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. As we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And here's the handoff.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second and long from the 14. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense. You got to stop the offense, pin back. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. Past the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Your defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks an open space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Gamecocks are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Timeout call team on the field now. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him. Big play. Lose the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
42 Spider.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's the running back in the flat. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made on the left side. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Off the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. They'll run it to the right side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the handoff again. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A draw to the back. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick catch over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pass caught. Second down now. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense has it off and running. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Oh, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. He makes the grab. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. The offense starts with excellent field position. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to pass here on second down. possession. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the ball is picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. An important third down and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. That one straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He lets it go on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Gamecocks will have to kick it away.
Number 12 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Bringing pressure. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.